Yes, people, welcome back to the 1894. Wasn't sure if I could say that again at some stage. I'm Hugh. I've got Dara here with me as always for this City versus Aston Villa review. We didn't think we were going to do a watch long. We didn't think we'd be in a position where we're going to get to do a review, but we're just glad that the football is back. And we got a 2-1 win. We're now 8 points off confirming the Premier League mathematically. We're back in winning form, albeit a strange game, some ups and downs, but let's get into it. Okay, so as usual for our review, we always talk about the player ratings. I think that's the main thing people want to know about: who played well, who played bad. I think the first person we should talk about, and we need to give him credit because credit is due for this game. And before I point that player out, I want to, bear in mind these players have had a lot going on in the last 72 hours, a lot of uncertainty where their clubs were going to be in the future, where they were going to be in the future, so much uncertainty. So there was definitely a bit on their minds going into this game. And I think you have to bear that in mind and give them a bit of allowances maybe for some below par performances. But I think in general, it was a decent team performance. So Zinchenko, we have given a 9 to. You'll see all our player ratings on screen now. We gave him a 9. We thought he was really solid. His passing has been phenomenal. And that's just not just tonight, consistently for a long time now. When he's been called upon to play, he's been really, really good. Going forward, he was good. He was joining in the attacks. And his overall contribution to the game from a left back, inverting at times as well, I thought was very good. What did you think?
Yeah, we've said it 1,000 times now. Mr. Consistent, he's consistently good. I can't remember a mistake he's really made since Southampton away last season, where he's a bit shit. But he's fine. He made the statement, especially to me tonight, that we don't need a left back. We have Cancelo can play there. We have Zinchenko can play there. Even Mendy's coming back a bit. We've seen that. We've said that so many times before. But Zinchenko has what it takes to make that position his own.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that does kind of dampen the people shouting for a left back to be bought this summer. I think Zinchenko has more than earned the right to be given that shirt and to be given that slot in the team on a regular basis. He's done fantastic. And as Dara said, we have Ake as well who can slot in there if called upon. Cancelo, when he's informed, does a good job there as well. But I want to move into the centre half position, a player who got himself a red card on about the 43rd odd minute or something after a fairly poor first half in general was John Stones. He was possibly at fault, I suppose you could say, for the first goal of the game. 30 seconds in, John McGinn puts Aston Villa ahead 1-0 up. And Stones was probably a massive part of that. But he got himself a red card, which rules him out of 3 games, straight red, 3-game ban. He's going to miss the Carabao Cup final against Spurs on Sunday. He's going to miss Palace away in the 1st of May. And he's going to miss Chelsea in the Premier League as well on the 8th of May. They are 3 massive games, and the fact that he's not available is going to be a massive loss because he's been fantastic all season. We gave him a 6 based on his poor performance and his red card. We had to be critical when necessary. I was disappointed with him when he was on the pitch as well. I don't think he had one of his best games, and that's all I can really say for Stones. I don't know. What do you think?
Stones has been so solid this season that he doesn't deserve the abuse he most likely get from people on Twitter. So it's another thing like Diaz. Hopefully it's just a blip. He's had a couple of games out since the first leg in Dortmund where he's looked a bit shaky. It was that fault for the Dortmund goal in Dortmund. He's looked shaky since that. He's actually looked kind of shaky since he came back from the international duty. But I think it's just a blip. I think you get over it. Like I said with Diaz, who I thought looked very solid today. Diaz thought was brilliant. There's not much you can say about me because it's little time on the pitch.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, he's going to miss 3 domestic games, but this is a massive opportunity for Laporte, who when he came on was really good. He looked really, really good when he came on. If he plays well against Spurs on Sunday, which and are likely to think that it'll be Diaz and Laporte on centre halves, that he is going to be favoured to start against PSG as well. So I don't know, maybe Pep will still give Stones the PSG game. Who knows? But Laporte was good. The next player I want to talk about is Rodri. We gave him a 9. He got the second goal, which turned out to be the winner. A really good goal, a headed goal. How often do you see a proper headed goal, a traditional headed goal from a City player? Not too often. I'd love to know the stats on that. He was really good tonight. He was good in defence. He was good going forward. He was playing slightly more advanced up the pitch than usual. And of course, he got his goal as a reward. Like I said, turned out to be the winner. I thought he was really, really good today. What did you think?
Yeah, he was brilliant. He broke everything down. He was progressing it very well. Like you said, the header he was open enough. It was poor defending by Villa, but he knew he had Martinez bearing down on him. That was a great goal. Very well worked as well. It was a great cross by Bernardo. It was brilliant as well. But yeah, I mean, it's Rodri proving me wrong. So proving form on me wrong at the start of the season, and I couldn't be happier really.
He was fantastic. And the next player I want to talk about was equally as good. We gave him the same rating. Was Bernardo Silva. He proves so often that he adds something that very few players in this squad can add to our game, which is unlimited energy. The Duracell Bunny. If you're a fan of this channel for a while, you would know I call him the Duracell Bunny because he has an unlimited tank of energy. He can go all day. He can run all day and all night. He's unbelievably gifted technically. He can cross, he can weave in and out of players, he can shoot off either foot as well. And we know how good he is with that left foot. He had a few attempts tonight, which he was unlucky not to put in the back of the net. He was really good. Himself and Foden, they were both absolutely exceptional tonight. We'll talk about Foden in a sec, but just to focus in on Bernardo, what did you think?
Yeah, like I said, Duracell Bunny was doing everything, and he turned provider as well. You know, we have that huge hole with De Bruyne not being there for what I presume will be after Tottenham coming into PSG. And Bernardo stepped up today. He filled the shoes, and he got 2 assists. I think he got the 2 assists tonight, and they were, especially the second one. The second one was pinpoint accuracy. It's not much else I can say. He was brilliant tonight.
Yeah, when Villa went down to 10 men, obviously it was 10v10 at that stage. There was a huge amount of space in the middle of the park, and you couldn't help but think that if a fully fit and confident and happy De Bruyne, who was in good form, was on the pitch, he would have run an absolute muck. So we were missing him tonight, but the word is that he will be fit to play against Spurs on Sunday. But you would think that he will start on the bench on the basis that we play PSG just a few days later, and we want him in tip-top form for that. But the final player we have to move on to is the only player we gave a 10 to tonight. You'll see a star beside his name because he was the broadcaster's man of the match, and he's also our man of the match. He was absolutely fantastic. 3 goals in his last 3 games for City. I think it's 14 overall for the season. He's absolutely proving all his critics wrong from recent years when they were saying he should have gone on loan. Pep's not giving him enough time. The man is developing at a rate of knots. I call him man because he's not a boy anymore. This guy is so mature. He is so mature, unbelievable character. And for many parts of the game tonight, he absolutely carried the team. He was phenomenal, driving forward, shooting, making things happen, and he got his goal. He got his goal, I think, in the 22nd minute to equalize the game, and it was a proper striker's finish, which is something that's the kind of goal we would have wanted to see from the likes of Jesus, and it's something you would have seen Prime Aguero doing. It's a chance to kind of is really similar to one that he missed against Dortmund in the first leg, and it's clear tonight he was like, this opportunity's been presented to me, I'm putting it home, and we're making amends. The guy was absolutely amazing tonight, Phil Foden, and he's going to be an unbelievable star for this team, and long may it last. Dara, tell me your thoughts on Foden.
Jack Gone put a tweet at halftime saying it's not going to be long until Phil Foden is scoring 20 a season, and he's spot on. He's 20, isn't he? Phil Foden's 20, and he's not far off scoring 20 a season from either midfield or the left-hand side, which he isn't an inverted winger, by the way. He uses his left foot. Even though he scored with his right foot, he's left-foot player. It's unbelievable. Like, what we're seeing in front of us, it shouldn't happen. He's been nurtured so well by Guardiola. He has to take the credit. He has to take a lot of credit for it. But it's just raw, natural talent, and that's what Guardiola deals with best. And you can see it's out there. It's after working unbelievably well with Phil Foden.
Like I said, Phil Foden is our man of the match tonight, and 100% deservedly so. And he deserves to be on the pitch against Spurs on Sunday. He deserves to start against PSG, and he deserves absolutely every single goal and piece of credit. He deserves every single piece of silverware. The guy is absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to continue watching him develop and grow in a Manchester City shirt. But like I said, this game was a strange one tonight. It was a bit of a tough watch at times, and it was a great watch at times as well. It was really kind of like a roller coaster of bad game, good game, bad game, good game. But at the end of the day, we got our 3 points. Like I said, we're 8 points off mathematically securing the Premier League. But there's still a fair bit of uncertainty. There's nothing confirmed as to whether we will receive any sanctions from the Premier League. My hunch is we won't, but who knows what could happen on this. There's obviously the clubs, the other 14 clubs that weren't involved in the ESL are, crying out for punishment for the 6 teams. And myself and Dara both agree punishment probably is deserved. So who knows, but based off tonight's information, we're 8 points off securing it, and we're going into a cup final on Sunday against Spurs, which we will be doing a live watch along for, and we'll have a preview up for, possibly with the return of opposition fan views. Who knows? We're hoping to get a Spurs fan on who'll chat to us, but no guarantees just yet. We'll let you know. Anyways, thanks very much for watching the video. As always, we appreciate the support. We're delighted to confirm now and be confident that we can continue with this content because we won't be in the Super League. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 200 and we're getting there ever so slowly, but we're getting there. So be a part of it. And the link to our Discord is down below in the description if you want to get your name floating below Dara. As you'll see there, you can get your name right there and be part of that list of fantastic people. Join us and chat to us about City and football all day, every day. Thanks again for watching and peace.